Preeti, we played out your entire report. If you can show us what's the situation currently.
Akshita, I'll just show you right now. This is the main road they are saying. Pawan, niche dikhana zara. And that is, that's my foot if you can see. And ये main road है यहाँ पे. ये पक्का वाला road है.
पक्की रोड है.
पक्की रोड है यहाँ पर.
यहाँ घर आ गया मेरा. तुम पानी देख लो भी कितना है.
ये आपका घर है.
ये है.
दिखाइए अपना घर.
ये है.
आपका नाम?
हरप्रीत सिंह.
हरप्रीत सिंह. ये आपका घर है.
हाँ.
कितना 3 या 4 फुट पानी होगा?
सारा पानी आ गया.
3-4 फुट हम नहीं हो गए.
House after house, it's the same story. It's like a full sea of water. This man's house. He's showing you how deep the water is. It's reaching to his hip there. You can see that. This is the Pakka road. That's what he's saying. That this is the road which is a tarred road, and that is where the fields start. If somebody just goes even 5 feet without knowing, it's at least they are saying a 10-foot drop. We've just actually dropped him there because that's what they use. They use this tractor. And we've just dropped him there. I've lost you again, Akshita, but if you can hear us, सबसे बड़ी ये आपका घर है.
प्रधान जी खड़े हैं.
ये प्रधान जी का घर है.
हाँ, प्रधान जी का घर है और आप खड़े हैं. एक गुरुद्वारे प्रधान जी हैं. वो डूबा हुआ है सारा ही. आ जाओ.
गुरुद्वारा साहब भी डूबा हुआ है जिसदार जी.
हाँ जी. हाँ जी, उसमें कमरे पानी बड़े है जी.
कमरे में पानी भरा हुआ है.
हाँ, 2 जो उसे पार्टी सिंह रहता उससे कमरे पानी बढ़ गए. बाकी तो ठीक है जी.
बाकी ठीक है.
हाँ जी. पूरा.
आपने फोन किया किसी को? किसी से बात की?
हाँ जी. नहीं, मैं प्रधान है गुरुद्वारे का जी.
House after house again. That's the local volleyball court. That's where the villagers play volleyball. Once again, completely in the deluge where the water is concerned.
एक सरपंच साहब खड़े हैं ना.
सरपंच जी, आपका घर है? कौन सा घर है जी आपका?
वो आगे नेट से आगे को जाता है जी. आगे गाड़ी खड़ी होगी.
गाड़ी भी डूब गई?
हाँ, डूब गई जी.
कोई मदद नहीं?
कोई वो नहीं आया पूछने वाला जी.
Once again, can you see? That's the main road. This is the main road, and this is where we are standing.
खड़े हैं जी. बच्चे वो खड़े का. हाँ जी. वो
house, that is the Pradhan of Behrampur, his house, his vehicle, I can see, and his motorcycle completely in water, submerged. We're trying to make our way back right now because this is the only way. आपका घर है सरदार जी.
हाँ जी.
Right now that is it.
पानी पड़ा हुआ है जी.
पूरा पानी
पूरा हुआ है. और सारी गड्डियां में पानी पै गया. वो देखो.
तो आप कह रहे हैं ये 30 साल के बाद हुआ है. After 30 years. Last time they said it happened was in the year 1993. This is Roopnagar. We are on our way to Himachal, to Mandi, and this is what it looks like. Akshita, if you can hear me, I'm going to hand it right back to you. And we're going to try and get off the tractor. We've lost the connection there, but back to the studio.
Reporting there amid that deluge. You can understand the signal issues that we're having with her currently, considering she's in the thick of that deluge. She's getting us that report from a flood-affected part of Punjab. One of the worst affected districts, in fact, is Roopnagar, from where she's telling us right now that people have no choice but to go about in tractors of their own. All their vehicles are submerged. They have no access to any of the supplies, and they're awaiting help, essentially, from officials who they are hoping will come and pull them out of their homes. Many of their houses also is now filled with water. And this is just one part of Punjab that we're talking about. Most parts of North India, whether it's Punjab, Uttarakhand, or for that matter Himachal Pradesh, it's unfortunately a similar story that we're looking at. Death toll also going up. 5 deaths have been reported so far from Punjab, 16 from Himachal Pradesh. And efforts are underway to ensure all those who are currently stranded are immediately rescued. No respite in sight right now because the Met Department has issued a red alert alert for many districts in Punjab, for many districts in Himachal and Uttarakhand as well. So at this point, we can only hope and pray that there is some break from the rain that will give people a chance to ensure that they can at least reach out and get the basic supplies that they need at home. There's no electricity or no water supply at the moment. And they're saying we've never seen anything quite like this before. The last time, many of them are saying, and even the Met Department has confirmed for us, the last time we've seen this kind of rainfall is many years ago, at least 10 to 20 years ago. So you can only understand how ill-equipped essentially the administration and the infrastructure is to cope with this kind of rainfall.